Hi Collective, happy winter solstice. I'm going to do a winter solstice reading for today, December 21st, 2025. It's that time of the year. It's almost Christmas. I think Hanukkah's come and gone. But for those of you that still celebrate Christmas, it's just a few days away. So this is Divine Feminine Channel Tarot. Please subscribe and join the DFCT tribe. Would love to have you on board. And welcome in if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. I am enjoying the many comments that I'm getting and the fact that people are sharing my videos and dropping likes. I love it. So thank you, and thanks for sticking with me. So Collective, what's going on for the winter solstice? Where I live, January is the month from hell because it's so cold. I live in the mountains, kind of off the grid, but I kind of grit my teeth through January, which is my birthday month, and after that I pretty much survive. Although it stays cold here up and through May, so we don't really have a spring, which I kind of miss, but we do have a summer season. Fall here is just absolutely lovely. All that glitters, gang. 16, 1 plus 6 is a 7. That's about divine path, divine enlightenment, and being guided that way. So some of you are under the divine message that all that glitters isn't gold. And some of you got reeled into someone or something that looked real shiny and pretty and handsome and took you in, or you got taken in by this person. Yeah, look at that. Look how that works. You were taken in by the devil, and the devil, of course, you know, the son of perdition here, knows how to reel people in, to make himself, herself look how they need to look and say what they need to say and do what they need to do to take from you. And this could be a person, place, or thing, but it's a very toxic attachment. For some of you, it is a trauma bond. I'm picking up very strongly as well that if you were abused inappropriately sexually by a relative, a friend of a friend, that kind of thing, this is where Satan came in, like through the root and sacral chakras, okay, where all that creative energy is. Satan just formed an attachment. Some of you may need to do almost like, not an exorcism, but you may need to do, find a practitioner that can get this demonic attachment out of you. Some of you have more than one demonic attachment and need to do the spiritual work. So, and that happens with God and, you know, belief in a higher power. And I actually, and Christians would argue, but Tarot helped me a lot, understand a lot. There are very gifted people on YouTube, and they can actually help you. I watched a lot of readings. It helped me better understand what a trauma bond was, especially with the twin flame journey, and, you know, finding the strength for me personally to walk away from that and get through it. I mean, the only way out is through. So, but right, and you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but yeah, this something is really toxic, and some of you, this demonic attachment came in through an addiction of some kind. Goodness sakes, it just gets more and more dramatic. We've got the Tower. Whatever it is, Scorpio energy, Collective, you or someone you know hit rock bottom, but I feel like this message is for the collective today. And you, again, there's nowhere to go but up when you hit rock bottom. So, you know, you crawled out of the hole, or some of you still need to crawl out of the hole. Some of you may be homeless, couch surfing, that kind of thing, because you are really, really hooked on something, some kind of substance, some kind of behavior, some kind of toxic relationship. Some of you may like chaos and drama a little too much. God, Heavenly Father, Creator, Source, Spirit, through His mercy, is sending in somebody that is very solid. It's going to take some time. This is something with substance. It's slow and steady. This is somebody that is reliable, and that's what you need right now, a reliable Knight of Pentacles. Some of you are hanging by a thread, but you're going to get a raise at your job. You're having a hard time making ends meet and just showing up on a daily basis. Because of what's going on in your life or someone else's life, Four of Pentacles, you're missing opportunities. And some of you flat out know you need to get clean and sober from something. I mean, that could be sugar, caffeine, gluten, chaos and drama, toxic people, narcissist, empath dynamic. You can get stuck in that spin cycle for as long as you want. Some of you are stuck in the twin flame journey and need to walk away from it. You know, others of you have a really toxic job and it's got to go, but you know, there's just something about what goes on there that, you know, keeps reeling you back in. So moon energy, Pisces, there's a lot of things hidden from you right now and maybe secrets that you don't know, but you will know the truth, collective, and it is going to come back around. And you're going to be okay. Ace of Swords reversed. Some don't want to face the truth here, and that's the other thing about the devil, is the devil knows what lies we want to hear and wants to whisper in our ear and gaslight us. And you know, I mean, you can see that happening in the world today, where a lot of people just want to be gaslit. They don't want to do their own research. They don't want to look at a possible other solution to what's happening. They're stuck in the us versus them paradigm that is being propagated on the television set. And you know, to me, that's a huge part of the problem, and it's a big distraction. But a lot of people, what I'm trying to get at is, a lot of people, they want to stick with the devil that they know versus like finding something out and going out and doing better, or doing the research, or breaking bad habits and addictions. It's just easier to keep doing it the way they've always do it. But when you do, you get what you've always gotten. Seven of Wands. And a lot of people, if you try to confront them about this, they get very defensive. And, you know, they want to defend their sickness. They want to defend their addiction. They want to defend their behavior. They want to defend, you know, the fact that they can't hold down a job and be responsible. So I just think we have bred a whole nation of, not just nation, worldwide, of a lot of really entitled people who think they're owed something, you know. Anyway, I'm off on one of my lectures, but what else have we got? So collective, it's somebody you love dearly, and some of you are trying to find self-love again. And I just heard love of God, love from God. So just never forget, you're never alone. And for those of you that are struggling, you know, you really got taken in by something that has a real stronghold, has a foothold in your soul, basically. And you know, let's just laugh, let's just keep it light. And you're like, why did this happen to me? Because it's either the payoff of some kind of karmic debt, or it's time for you to learn some sort of lesson. Heavy message here on winter solstice. But you know, winter is when we hunker down, we hibernate, we go through deep contemplation. It's the entire season. That's what happens during that season. That's why it gets dark so early. Not that we're going to be mired in the darkness, but it's a real time of reflection in the winter. And it doesn't have to be, you know, a death sentence. It can actually be really fun if you like to ski and go to the snow and eat lots of soup and have fires in the fireplace. I mean, I love all those things. So I don't ski, but you know what I'm saying. It's a time to hunker down and get your shit together, basically. So what else have we got? Authenticity attracts. Being authentic attracts the right people and repels the wrong ones. when you stay true, you naturally filter out those who don't align with your path. Yeah, a lot of you are just kind of learning the hard way. And again, this devil energy, this demonic attachment may have looped you into a personality or a shadow side of yourself that you don't even recognize. And a lot of you just kind of want to get back to being you. Flow of life, surrender to life's natural flow, trust where it takes you. So some of you are going to have, now is the winter of our discontent, but it may be a little bit time for shadow work and some darkness, some dark energy, and to work through it. You can't hide, you got to walk through it, and Spirit, God Source, will be with you every step of the way. So whatever is happening here, a lot of you are going to have to find some help, and that could even come in a clergy person, a therapist, a trusted friend, to help you rid yourself of a demonic attachment that came in through your sacral chakra. And that could be a lust-based relationship as well. So anyway, good luck with this. Kind of a heavy reading, but not all the winter solstice is going to be all that dark and dank. There is hope. There's always hope. And just try to be yourself and breathe through this difficult time period. I hope it doesn't manifest as some sort of an illness, but some of you may go through something like that too. And I hope this reading is not a reflection of anything politically that may happen. You've got to be hyper vigilant in the world today in what's going on. If you don't realize that, things are in dire straits, and please understand, I do not support either political party. Okay, so I'm not, praising someone or bashing someone. I'm just being realistic. I think the whole system is broken and we need a complete reset and a redo. So I'm not part of that us versus them. I think the whole thing is fucked. Sorry. But anyway, my hope is in the Lord. So find your higher power, and maybe that's the God news in all of this, is that this is happening to you because it's time to find who your source is versus all the other things in life that don't really matter. So that's what's really happening here at the bottom of the bottom line. So good luck, and enjoy the winter. Even enjoy walking through the valley of the shadow of death. Okay, even through the darkness, there's always light at the end. So remain hopeful. Take care. Bye.